I've seen way too much anime, and because of that, I feel like it's my job to show you guys the good, the bad, and the mid that anime has to offer. Today, we're going to be talking about Chainsaw Man. Now, surprise, surprise, I was disappointed in Chainsaw Man. I was hoping that it would live up to the hype of what it was presented as, and it turns out it's just an anime that is successful because of the MAPPA animation and the fans of the manga. I will say that. I think a big part of Chainsaw Man's success is that a lot of people are excited for what's to come, not for what they saw. And what we saw was a lackluster story with fantastic animation. MAPPA does it again. They can animate the shit out of a show. However, the world building sucks. We really have no understanding of what's really happening in that world. The character development also is horrible. It's one of those shows where, quite honestly, we see the main character get a power, not really train at all, and just kind of go throughout an entire season of a show. He meets some companions along the way, which really are co-workers, and they go on a couple of missions that we see, and I think there's maybe a total of 3 or 4 arcs in the first season of the show, like mini arcs, and you really didn't get any development from the MC at all. He's pretty much acting like a dog. Literally, I'm pretty sure he like barks a couple times, and it's just a weird relationship with him and everybody else. And honestly, I will say that we did get some really good side character background. Especially Ponytail Boy, I don't remember his name, but we got a really good background about him. But for the most part, all in all, for me, Chainsaw Man was a letdown. And before I get any further, I do feel the need to kind of give a synopsis of the anime for people who haven't seen it, or are kind of wanting to see it, I guess. Chainsaw Man is an anime about a boy whose family is like pretty like bad, like they're not wealthy, they're like pretty poor, and they like work for this yakuza or something like that, and Dingy, or whoever his name, I think this main character's name, Dingy, if I remember correctly, goes to his warehouse, and like everybody is like turned into like zombies, and he gets like thrown into a dumpster with a monster demon thing who is a chainsaw, and it fuses with him. And that's the origin of the main character of the show. Like even the origin kind of was, in my opinion, kind of brought out horribly and kind of shown horribly. Like the framing of it just wasn't great. Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I would not recommend people watch Chainsaw Man. It's a 6 out of 10 for me. I just found out that it's getting a movie, which I'm sure that it'll probably be better, and it'll probably be really, really good, like fantastically animated. I'm sure we'll probably get a decent bit more story out of it, because it is a MAPPA production again, so it's gonna look beautiful. But I do not have high hopes for the actual story, because I still do not believe that we're going to get to the point in this movie that people are like kind of clamoring about, in terms of the manga. A big selling point for Chainsaw Man was a lot of people read the manga and were really big fans of it, with a lot of anime. However, the parts that people were kind of clamoring over in the manga did not come to fruition in the anime. So I don't know, maybe the movie will come out and it'll be great, and I'm wrong, but for me, it's a 6 out of 10. I'd say if you're looking for something to watch and like aren't super invested, yeah, give it a watch.